Many of you have been noticing a decrease in views on your Instagram posts recently, and if you have, it could well be due to the recent changes with Instagram. One of the reasons for lower views and even an increase in the number of unfollows is because of the time you are posting your Instagram content. You are not posting it at the right time, therefore you are not getting it seen by enough people. So the post is not getting pushed out because it's getting less engagement at the start. So less likes, comments, shares, saves, clicks and so forth. So today's video is going to look at the new best time to post your content on Instagram so you can get your views back up there and new followers coming through to your account. Before we get into it very quickly, just for those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Leah Buckingham and I am a multi-award winning social media and business performance coach, and I help ambitious business owners and entrepreneurs just like yourself to position themselves online as the go-to authority in their own industry so that they have more impact, income and freedom in their lives. If you would like to see my weekly regular trainings, then don't forget to hit the subscribe button right now. Okay, so there's a couple of things that you need to look at and take into consideration when discovering when is the best time to post your content to Instagram. The first may not be new to many of you, but first you need to go to your analytics in your insights tab from your profile page, then hit followers. And if you scroll down to the bottom of the page, it tells you not only what days your current followers are most active on the app, but also it drills down into the hours. The only downside to the hours here is that it is in 3-hour slots. So for example, here where it says my most active followers are on a Monday, it's between 6 and 9 p.m. So I may decide to post it at 6 p.m, but actually they are really most active at say 7:30. So as always, it's good to experiment with your posts and times. Okay, so here you can see pretty easily when your followers are most active, broadly speaking. So surely you should be posting your content at these peak times, right? Because in theory, if that is the time most of your followers are active, then posting at those times will mean the more likelihood of your followers seeing your content, which will result in them engaging with it. And so then Instagram will take this engagement as a sign this content is good, it's credible, and it's gaining traction. So they will then push it out there further, which will bring your views and new followers back up. Hold on though. You also need to take into consideration your ideal target audience and what they are doing at that time of the day. So for example, if your target audience is mums, posting around 3 p.m. would not get their attention on a weekday when they are most likely picking up the kids from school. Also, posting at tea time when they are getting the children dinner and ready for bed will not be a good strategy, and it could actually just be wasting your time. So when analysing your insights here, and you're looking at when your most active time your current followers are online, be honest with yourself and ask yourself if your current followers are actually targeted to your best of your abilities. If you have a lot of followers who do not match your ideal customer persona, then you definitely do need to be taking into consideration your target demographics and what they would be typically doing at certain times of the day. So coming back to the mums example, there are key times when you will know they will be less active on the Instagram app, but there may be times when you know they will be checking in. So for example, on a Sunday evening at the end of a busy weekend with the kids, when they're all tucked up in bed and it's all calm, it's a very popular time for people to check in on social media to see what they may have missed over the weekend. So you may then decide to experiment with this and start posting some of your content on this day and at this time to see if it performs better. And if it does, then make a point of keep posting content at that time on a regular basis. Now, another quick example is if your target audience was corporate people, for example, so generally those who have a 9-to-5 job in an office, you may want to try first thing and last thing during the day when they will generally be commuting, plus between maybe 12 and 2 p.m. when they will be on their lunch break, and especially at the end of the day between 8 and 11 p.m. when they're winding down before going to bed. So taking the demographics even further though, the best time to post will also depend on where your ideal audience is. I am UK based, but my main audiences span across the UK and the US. So if I'm trying to target a more US based audience, then I need to be posting when I know they are awake and active. It's pretty much pointless me posting when they're fast asleep and not going to even see my content. However, if I wanted to reach both my UK and US audience, I would be better posting much later in the day in the UK, so say early evening, so I can also reach my US audience who will be awake and getting on with their day. Now, when posting content when your followers are most active, it's a really good tactic to actually post your content just before. So let's say you see a peak in your followers' activity at 9 p.m. rather than wait till 9 p.m. to publish that post at 8:45 p.m. So it's already out there for when your followers become most active. So it should have got some traction when you first posted it at say 8:45 p.m. because you will have followers already active and on the platform. And then as more followers become active, it should give that post a surge of activity and engagement, which will help the overall reach even further. And another thing you also need to be doing is pacing all your posts and particularly stories throughout the day. If you found Sunday evening is a good time for your target audience, you don't want to post all of your stories, for example, in one go here. Drip feed the stories throughout the day because it will encourage people to keep coming back to your story, which will show Instagram you are being active regularly on the app. Yes, you may get some people seeing all your story posts in one go, but you ideally want activity spread out throughout the day. And this is the same if you are posting on your feed more than once a day. Make sure you leave at least an hour between publishing posts. So we can see it's not the same time for everyone, and you do need to test it and experiment with your content. And it's a good thing because if it was the same for everyone, Instagram would be flooded with posts at certain times, which would make competition even harder. Now, as always, let me know in the comments if you have found this video useful and also what else you need help with when it comes to your social media marketing.